Now, here at LACMA's iconic Urban Lights installation, she is about to go on her second dance date with Sherrod.
I mean, it's just the most romantic thing a woman can ask for. Like, this is fairy tale right here. This dance is all about being close. So I'm going to be looking into his eyes, he'll be looking into mine, because it's going to be important, especially, with the sensualness of this dance.
The most important thing that I can do is catching her, holding her, guiding her, letting her be safe. It would be amazing if this dance date led to a second date.
Well, that's a look at love, people. It's a brand new dating show that debuted on Fox over the holidays, and it forces singles to show off their dance moves for a shot at love.
And no one's wearing a mask. Not in this one.
No masks.
The show is called Flirty Dancing, and we wanted to know if it's any good. And that means, once again, it is time for America Loves Ted. This American does. You know it. I sing him a song every morning I walk by his office. That's not a joke. Producer Ted Johnsen joins us now from the control room. Good morning to you, Ted.
Good morning.
Let's talk about the show. And I already kind of felt you out a little bit earlier on this. You love it.
Oh, I love a good dating show as it is.
Yes.
Right.
Ooh, this one hit a special spot in my heart.
Well, tell us, give us the 411.
Right.
What happens? What's it all about?
So you have these contestants.
Yep.
So each show is an hour long, and the first half hour is one person, the next half hour is another person. So they have two potential loves, and so they learn two different dances.
Okay.
And then they dance with each one, different dance. No words are spoken.
Right.
But at the end, then they decide who they had more chemistry with, based solely on the dance.
On the dance.
Huh. And I mean, so since it's about dancing, do these people have to be dancers? Are they any good?
Not really. It's kind of like Dancing with the Stars. I mean, the dances are very elaborate. And some of these people, they don't know how to dance, and they kind of work with them for about a week, I think. And they somehow get it together and remember the whole routine. And
so they coach them up, and then but that whole time, even when they're learning the dance together, there's no talking. Is that right?
They don't learn the dance together.
Oh, they don't.
They learn the dance separately.
I see.
Okay.
And then they meet, both knowing the same routine.
I see.
Oh.
And they don't speak, but it's
hot and
heavy.
And then it's either the guy or the gal, depending on who it is with the different dancers. They get to decide if they want to go on a date after the dance?
Right, so then they have two to choose from, and they choose which one they had more chemistry with.
Oh.
And then, and you know what? Not a spoiler alert,
Yes.
but the results are very, very positive.
Okay.
Huh.
And then did you find so you, in your mind's eye, you're going, okay, she's going to pick him, or whatever it is, whatever the scenario. Do you get it right most of the time, or did you get it wrong?
I was like 50-50.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So I was like, he's definitely going to choose her. And then he chose the other one. But then you watch the first dance, and you're like, there's no way he doesn't choose her. Then you watch the second dance, and you're like, there's no way he doesn't choose her. I don't know how to decide. How does he decide?
Right.
I mean, so you did give away one little thing without giving anything away. One of the people says that they came on the show because her voice is a little different.
Yes.
A little squeaky.
A little squeaky.
She may talk like this.
This was the first episode. She had a voice of a 12-year-old. She said, not me. She said it.
Yes.
And so this is perfect for her. She doesn't have to speak. So they dance, they fall in love, and then beyond the point of falling in love, then they meet, and she speaks to him.
And then it may be over after that.
Does he hear her talk? Is that going to give something away? I mean, because I want to know what the reaction is.
He doesn't have a reaction. He's very good. Yeah.
Oh.
No, but you know what? In terms of dating shows, look, I like sleazy shows. There's nothing sleazy about this. It's very clean. It's very classy.
So then did they take us on the date with them? And do they check back in with them?
No, they do check back in.
Okay.
They check back in. They kind of go on that meetup, who decides to go with who. But we don't get to see
we don't follow
much
along.
After that.
I got it.
There should be an after the Flirty Dancing show.
Well, you know what? That'll be the next iteration. You know that. They thought this through, I'm sure.
But watch
Excellent.
it. It's
Yeah,
good.
all right, Ted. I like this with the Ted. We appreciate your insights as always. Our Flirty Ted talking about Flirty Dancing, which airs Wednesday nights on the Fox.
Wednesday nights on Fox. I like Jenna Dewan a lot,
Yeah.
and so I think I'm willing to give it a try. Fred Astaire, Ginger Rogers, I don't know. We'll see.
I could just see our own version of this with Ted as one of the, because Ted's got some moves. I know that boy's got some moves, so there we go.
I have no interest in watching Ted dance. That can be terrible, but it can make great TV.